indeed, that is what's going on. Welcome to the History Hunter and our small explorers with the WW2 time frame. We do the research, we do the travel, and we go out and find amazing stuff for you to enjoy. Today is our little opportunity to give back to some of you. It's History Hunter here, and I got Eagle Eyes with me.
Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing fine.
Yes, we have just arrived from the Lost Documents tour, and we're going to show you a little bit of that during this video here. But first of all, it's going to be our opportunity to give back to you fantastic people who support what we do, and what we do is this. Wow, what do you think that is, Eagle Eyes?
It's like a single flare.
It could be a single flare. Pull it out gently and see. Ooh. It is the bottom of a single flare. You spotted that?
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
You.
This thing looks very, very solid built. So we found the listening device position. Now the 150 centimeter searchlight. I'm very happy to find this little image here, you guys. It's very exciting. See them out there. All of that you see out there, it cannot happen without your incredible people support. If you want to become a Patreon team member, you have some links in the video description for that. Every month we have this supporter video for you guys, and I pass on to you some beautiful pieces of the past. Also, if you want to donate something on the PayPal thing that helps us go out even more, well, also have pieces of the history that we share and send out to you. So that is basically the two ways you can support us if you like. All right, on the Patreon team, just want to say special thank you to some of you. Want to say thank you to KJ, Legion, Randy, Matthew, Mark, Will, Greg, Michael, David, Andy, and Mark. You are our officers, and thank you so much for being in there for us. We have some 3-star generals. We have Welsh Boy, Paul, Robert, Alan, Stephen, Kyle, Cynthia, and Tom. Thank you for being in there for us. 4-star generals, Alfred, Daniel, and William. Absolutely appreciate it, my friends. And we have some 5-star generals, Daniel, Rob, Matt, and Omar. And then we have some beautiful people who will be on the History Hunter Wall of Fame for a very long time. I want to say thank you to Marty, Roy, Jess, Vintage Speedworks, Laura, Michael, and Emil. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for your very kind support. Oh my goodness, me and Eagle Eyes, we just found another machine and generator bunker with original camo painting on the wall here. You can see all of this is to protect the entrance area. Me and Eagle Eyes, we just finished off this wonderful walk around a huge fortress. We're inside a munition bunker. There used to be a barrack camp right there where the crew stayed. Yes, that is from the Lost Documents tour. And Eagle Eyes, how did you enjoy that tour?
I really enjoyed it, but unfortunately I got very sick.
Yeah, he's still not 100%. Eagle Eyes was so brave out there. He was just a trooper. But he's still struggling with some throat stuff, and well, it's just been hard for him. But we managed to almost go through all of it. We had to cancel a little bit due to actual flooding, but also we had to cancel due to the Eagle Eyes were just not up to the task of going out with a high fever and all of that. But I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. First, now we're going to pass on to you something beautiful to all our new Patreon team members for February. So, did Crazy Cow have a good trip?
Yes, he did have a good trip with our teddy bears, and now he's back.
Yeah, he's healthy and smiling. All right, new Patreon team members in February. We want to say thank you to Urs, Anders, David, Krister, Killer Pigeon, Chris, Donna, and Anthony. Thank you so very much for your very kind support. Me and Eagle Eyes, we created this little thing here. This is a genuine original Zigarettenkarte that the German soldiers got when they bought the cigarettes, and it was in the packages. And I've seen soldiers sitting in the trenches, kind of exchanging these cards, and very nice little piece. And it's original, as I said. You could take it out, check out the back side. There are text and stuff like that. So we have a little thing special for one of you. that goes to you. David, thank you so very much, each and every one of you, for becoming a Patreon team member. And I think that together we will share history in a very special way, like this. In here, there's a couple of very, very nice features. I'm going to show them to you. Also, imagine, who was the last German soldier going out from that bunker? Or who was the first going in? It's like just my little imagination running wild. This is the very first clue that tells you that the Germans really meant business here. Oh yes, there's so much coming up from the Lost Documents tour. I cannot wait. We're going to pass on to you some more. We have a classic Mauser K98 cartridge. Just a tiny little thing found on the Eastern Front and in some trenches where the soldiers were fighting against the Red Army. And that one goes to
John Jr. McBride.
John Jr. McBride, you are now the future keeper of this beautiful little piece of history. And then we have this, a little bit scary, but it's a little piece of a German World War II barbed wire fence system that was around a German Gestapo and SS camp. And that will be for
Matthew Stapleton.
Matthew Stapleton, you are now the future keeper of that. We will definitely send it to you as soon as possible. This video is a little bit delayed because, you know, we were out there and traveling and all of that. And but it was well worth it because we got scenes like this. I just loved to see this bunker here. 2-story munition bunker. That is not something you see every day. All right, that is special. See here, there's a artillery shell. Can you see it? My goodness, there's one there as well. As I said, this trip was wonderful. So many special features that we found, and Eagle Eye, he discovered a couple of really interesting bunkers, and some of them have some insane rare features. And we also climbed into one of them, and Eagle Eye said, "Daddy, are you going to get out?" You know what? I almost couldn't get out of it. So I dug myself into a bunker, and then when I tried to get out, well, that's another story. All right, German World War II radar location. This is one of the original cables that was in the ground where they had a huge Wurzburg-Riese radar system. And for me, that is a very special place. And me and Eagle Eyes, we also found some of these when we were out there. And this one, that will be yours, Michael Grieve. Thank you for your very, very kind support. Then, this here is a beautiful little piece, Junkers JU88. Absolutely stunning. Skimmer. That is yours. Hope you will enjoy that. And it's a very special piece. And then, for something special, there's a gentleman who has supported us by being a Patreon team member now for quite some time, and we wanted you to be the future keeper of that. It's from a German World War II SS division, Foxhole area, and these SS soldiers were running from the Red Army. And we actually found a lot of pieces from that specific location. And that, Mark Johnson, that is yours. But not only that, I promised that this and another of the paperwork that we did in the paperwork walkabout, I thought this would be a very nice little addition for you to have. It's a original heft or little thing from 1943. Die Kriegsmarine. And for those who saw my video when I do the paperwork walkabouts, this is pretty interesting stuff to just have a look at and learn more from what happened during those days. But Mark, I want you to have that. So thank you so very much for your very, very kind support, everybody.
Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us and helping us out.
Yeah. When it comes to that, let me show you this. On the Lost Documents tour, I promised we won't test the flashlights that we presented for you earlier and let you know a little bit more about that. And I can tell you that the Wuben X1 and the Wuben X2, they really, really got tested on that tour. And to be very, very honest, these are definitely coming with us in any explorers in the future. What do you say, Eagle Eyes?
Yes, they will.
And was this your favorite, the X2?
Yes.
We went into so many dark places down there, and you're going to see a lot of that when we start presenting those videos. But I'm just blown away by the format, and I'm blown away by the performance of this. So that is it. Also, Crazy Cow joined us. No, I'm just kidding. We also tested out these. You haven't seen these yet. This is the Wuben E7. Just a very, it's not as simple, it's actually a very cool headlamp. And also these are the Wuben F5.
They are good.
Yeah,
And cool.
This is a camping light, but me and Eagle Eyes, we tested them to see if they were up to the task to do some serious underground explores. And we can't wait to share that with you, because we were very, very surprised by these lights here.
The power.
But we just wanted you to know that we have tested them as we promised, and you're going to see the results later, and you're going to see in many of the videos how they perform. These will be included in some future things that we're going to do in the Easter holiday trip that we hope that we're going to do. Just have to recover from this trip.
Yeah,
But nevertheless, that is coming, and you're going to see and make a choice for yourself whether you think they are worthy to be out there exploring. Oh, indeed. I can't wait to share with you. This is a pretty little piece, German WW2 felt post. This is a original German felt post letter that a German soldier sent back to the family, or the other way, I don't know. This is a very special one because it's a Waffen SS, and these are very, very rare. It's dated 1944, so who knows what's in there. That's between you, the future keeper, and history. And that one is your Gary. Thank you for your very, very kind support. And a Waffen SS stamped felt post is actually not something you come across that easy, but we want history to be out there, and we gladly will pass that on to you. So thank you for your very kind support. And on this side you can see it. Somehow they call it progress. I'm not sure if I like that. This bunker has been filled in for several years, but it's been available to see. Now they just decided that, well, we need to throw some trash around, so we'll just cover the whole bunker. And in a way that's really, really sad, because now history is gone. I promise that for those of you who help us out with the donations on the PayPal thing, you find a link for that in the video description. I'll see if I can make something come true for some of you as well. And some of you are very, very kind to us. So this month I did something extra, and you're going to see that. First, the PayPal donations coming in February. I want to say a massive thank you to Jim, Donald, Robert, Chris, John, William, Christopher, and Robert. Thank you so very much for your kind donations. How it works, I just picked the two highest donations, and this time I wanted there to be something special as well, because you've seen these. These are the pieces that Eagle Eyes found under the rock on the Northern Front road trip, and they are incredible pieces from the past, even with some labels and writing. These are aluminium fuse and gain element boxes, and this one is in bakelite in complete order, and that is absolutely crazy to see that you can find something like that. And Eagle Eyes did not just find one, he found a ton of them.
Many.
Also, I wanted these two people who gave these highest donations, which were very, very considerable. I want you to have one issue each of the Adler, which is the one that we went through. This is the one that we went through on the walkabout, and these also, they are in exceptionally well condition. And you can see here 1944, and you have 1942. These are very, very, very special paperworks that you're going to just look through yourself, and you're going to kind of learn a little bit more about World War II and World War II history. It's got nothing to do with politics or anything like that. These are pure propaganda magazines from the Second World War that the Germans made. And for us, that's all it is. I don't care what it says inside. I'm not taking any parts. We just want you to be the future keeper of something interesting to kind of look into. So, top donations were Jim and John. Thank you so much, Jim. This is now yours. Hope you enjoyed that and spent some time looking at some interesting details in those. And John, thank you so very much for your very, very kind support. And we want to say thank you so very much for all the kind donations coming in.
Thank you so much, everyone, for helping us and making us go out and show us things with you and sharing things with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So appreciated. But we have something for next month as well for the PayPal donations, so you can check that out. But first, let's have a look at this. Have a young boy here who said he wanted to say some special thanks to some very special people here.
So a special thanks to Jim, Timothy, Alan, Yes It Realism, Noran, Skies, Beach, Cumber, Bloke, William, Proverb, Skimmer, Beverly, William, Captain Guy.
Thank you so very much on behalf of me and my son. It's amazing to see how kind some of you are, and in a very special moment there, it actually came in very handy. So absolutely thank you from us for that. These are pretty impressive when you see them because they're so heavy duty built. 1, 2, 3. You see here? We found the road, and I can promise you this is pitch black, absolutely. And these two flashlights here, wow, they are doing such a good job. That flange was just laying on the floor, and that is one of the ventilation flanges that used to keep the crew, or let the crew have fresh air. Yes, that's for sure coming up. For all of you, as I said, donate on the PayPal thing. You find a link in the video description. The PayPal donations goes directly to us without any deduction from any whatever. So that is an efficient way to help us to get some gasoline into the fuel tank and go out and find and share even more crazy stuff. Every month I try to create two things for you to have. This thing here is something pretty interesting. Eagle Eyes made that. And it kind of represents pieces of what you will find of a German WW2 barrack. You have a beautiful hair button, you have a trouser button, you have an actual chest piece.
It's a pawn.
Yeah, I'm not sure, could be. And then you have a backlight comb piece, and you have even an aluminium coin. You have a stamp, maybe the German soldier sent a felt post. You have one of these, the Third Reich daily life cards. And you can see, if you turn this card, you can see it has text and everything.
Very much.
So that is definitely very, very interesting to dig into. And you have a little bottle. So that is a representation of what you can expect a German soldier would have around him. And we thought that was pretty cool, and Eagle Eye said it all. Then, sometimes I do something crazy. I just leave it with a little that. For those of you who have seen my other supporter or giveaway videos, you know that that could mean something rather special. I'm just going to leave it with that. So, donate whatever you like. We choose the two highest donations, and I think you'll enjoy that. But now, this. As you can see here, this is the coastline. That's why this position is here. Wow, look at that, you guys. Achtung, Feind hört mit.
We appreciate your kindness, everybody.
Absolutely, the Last Documents tour came alive only because of kind people like you. And I have to say, the Last Documents tour, it was absolutely incredible. It was like a time machine in some of the locations that we went to, and we found some features that was just unbelievable. We missed some, unfortunately, because of some flooding, actually. Believe me or not, flooding in some of the areas that we went to, but also due to, it was unfortunate that Eagle Eyes really got sick, but I have to really take care of the health for him and me. I had all the struggle before Christmas, and I'm just trying to be and live as healthy as we can, but it's impossible to stay out of, the germ world out there. We were at a place where there was a lot of people, and we think that Eagle Eye actually got contaminated by someone there, and he got this heavy duty flu that really knocked him out on his knee, and that's very rare to see. Eagle Eyes very rarely gets very sick, but this is actually one of the times that I think you've been so sick that I was totally blown away.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Eagle Eyes?
Yes.
It was very tough for him, very, very tough, but it was so incredibly good to know that we could spend of the budget to put ourselves into a hotel room for a few days, and that really helped Eagle Eyes enormously. So thank you, each and every one of you, for being so kind to allowing that to happen. And it's never nice when you get into that, but you always have to take care of the health first, and then history can come afterwards. But we did manage to pull through, and we will present more than 20 explores for all of you to enjoy, and we think that is pretty cool considering what actually happened out there. But each and every one of you who did something special on that little super thanks feature here, that is actually your opportunity to help us to get some gasoline into the fuel tank, take the camper van, go out and do all of this that you see. Wow. Love this. We just appreciate you so much, each and every one of you. If you subscribe, you hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up and let the notification come through. We appreciate that. Thank you to each and every one of you fantastic Patreon team members, to all of you who donated on the PayPal thing, and to each and every one of you who helped us out on the super thanks. We're definitely going to come back with another update for this Lost Documents tour, and we're going to share tons of material with you. All right, I think it's enough from us, Eagle Eyes, is it?
Yeah.
And I just want to say a huge, massive thank you to each and every one of you. And this young boy next to me here, he has something to say.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can hear his voice is still not 100% for sure good. And he is coughing and, well, forget about that. It's going to be positive, Eagle Eyes. You're going to look forward and smile, and we're going to share more adventure out there. All right, everybody, please stay safe, keep smiling, and before you know it, history will be shared again. Bye-bye.
Bye.